Pretty people, and welcome to my channel. I know I'm looking a little rough for my first video, but I have to get it out there. I just have to start this video and make it while it's fresh in my head. And as you can see from the title of the video, it is why I stopped smoking everything. And I know that sounds a bit crazy because what's everything, but mainly smoking vapes and ganja. If you don't know what ganja is, look it up. But basically, I've been smoking both of those things I haven't been smoking vapes until maybe about last year, but I've been smoking ganja for about 10 years now. And it's something that I thought I would never stop smoking ever in my life, but I have cold turkey, vapes as well, cold turkey, and it's just been a crazy, definitely wild experience. And I want to start off by saying I don't judge anyone that still does any of these things. This is just my experience and what happened to me. So like I said, I've been smoking for about 10 years now, and it's something that I thought I would do for like almost the rest of my life. And so now I kind of feel free. Like, I feel that's the best way I could explain it. I don't feel trapped anymore. I always thought that smoking vapes and ganja was helping my anxiety, but I realized that it was only making it worse, like 10 times worse. I couldn't do anything without smoking first. I couldn't even take a shower. I couldn't eat. I couldn't go outside without smoking before, or even sleeping before doing any event that I wanted to do. So, and I feel like it made me less productive in my life because I always needed to be like, oh, we're gonna go out, let me smoke first. But I just realized I am blocking the mic. Ooh, it probably sounds really weird, but yeah. So what I've been experiencing, other than like crazy vivid dreams, because before I thought I couldn't dream, and I just thought I just never dreamed, but everyone dreams. It's just I wasn't recalling any of my dreams. But now they're so vivid and they're so fresh in my mind. I can remember about all of the ones that I've had so far within like the past month, clear as day. As well as, like, the main thing is my anxiety. It has helped my anxiety so much. Like I said before, I thought it was helping me and my anxiety, but it was honestly making it 10 times worse than it already was. I was scared that when I stopped, I was going to have more outbursts and be more angry and more anxious, but I find myself, when I'm in difficult situations, handling them so much better than I did before. I wouldn't get upset. I mean, obviously I would get upset, but I wouldn't scream, I wouldn't yell, I wouldn't think it's the end of the world. I would just think about the situation at hand and deal with it. Like, instead of running away and smoking and try to forget about it, like, I'm actually handling the problems and the situations that are going on in my life. So that's just like something that's all new to me, because I know as a teenager, even like handling my emotions was something that was very difficult for me. And I didn't start smoking until like the beginning of my adult life, like 19. So like when I left my house, or I'm gonna say 17. Yeah, I'm gonna say 17. Okay, I take back what I said. It definitely wasn't 10 years because I've only started when I was 17. But still, regardless, it's been a long time. It's been a while. And it's been something that I've been doing every day, all day long, nonstop, with no breaks. So the fact that I'm here now, completely sober for a few weeks now, it's insane to me. And I'm never going back to it. Like, everyone has been saying, like, oh, don't worry, like, you're just dealing with anxiety right now, you'll go right back to it. No. That was causing my anxiety, or not causing my anxiety, at least making it worse. Not letting me be able to handle the situations at hand. So, like I said, I feel free. I feel I feel better overall, healthier. My lungs don't hurt anymore, thank the Lord Jesus. Because that was something that was really affecting me, and that's the reason I wanted to stop vaping in the beginning, to which thank God I stopped vaping first because it was hurting me, but I was still smoking ganja with tobacco mixed with it, so that wasn't helping my situation. And the reason I even stopped to begin with, which is something that I'm kind of grateful now that happened, because I wouldn't have stopped. Sorry, there was like another dog coming, and my dog is not like too fond of other dogs. But like I was saying, the only reason I stopped, which I'm very grateful for now that it happened, because I don't think I ever would have stopped, was that I was going on vacation, and I realized that every time I go on vacation, I suffer from sleeping, eating, and just overall having not a good time, because my mood is like everywhere because I don't have any ganja to smoke while I'm there, because I can't take it on the plane. I don't know where to find it when I'm on vacation, so I just don't use it. And I find myself tossing and turning all night long, crying, not being able to sleep, not being able to finish any of my meals. And so I decided to just stop in America while I was home, so that I can deal with it here instead of dealing with the problems on vacation, because I just didn't want to deal with it there. I was like, let me wean myself off now, and then I'll have a great time on vacation. So I stopped smoking for 1 day, which is something, I know it doesn't sound like a lot. It's not a lot, but it was a lot to me. I've never not smoked for a day in America, basically. And so I didn't smoke, and then the next day I kind of caved, because I was with my family and my cousins and stuff, and we all did it together. And I didn't do it towards the end of the day, so it was almost like a day and a half of me not smoking. And so I smoked during the middle of the day, and I was high for 12 plus hours. It was insane. I have never had this experience before in my life, and I was paranoid and I was scared, and like, it's something that I used every single day, all day. Why was it affecting me this way? And to this day, everyone's telling me that it was laced with something else, but I refuse to believe that, because my entire family was okay. Like, everyone else, my friends and my family that smoked with me that day, they were completely fine, and we all smoked the same thing. So I just don't understand how I would be the only one that was laced, you know? So that night was just so terrible. Like, I was panicking for hours, like I said, 12 plus hours, and I kept telling myself over and over and over in my head that I never want to feel this way ever again in my life, that I'm just gonna stop, and I'm never gonna smoke again. I had already stopped smoking the vapes because, like I said, my lungs were hurting really bad, and I just didn't want to deal with that pain anymore. So I had already stopped smoking vapes, but that night made me stop smoking ganja forever. Like, I'm never going back. It used to be my favorite thing in the world, and sometimes I find myself missing the feeling that it used to give me, like, not that feeling that it gave me that night, but what it used to make me feel like. But also at the same time, now, like, as the days go on and on, I miss that feeling less and less, because I realized that it was nothing. Like, it's nothing to me. Like, it's like something that now, what I thought was comforting was just masking, you know? It was just a eye-opening, you can say, experience. But I was scared shitless, to say the least. So but I'm so glad that it happened, like I said, because then I wouldn't be sober now and experiencing life as it is and dealing with my emotions, and just even having these dreams are like so cool to me, because I don't remember the last time I ever dreamed. Like, it's been years, so they're kind of fun to go through. Dealing with my emotions naturally, it's a blessing. And just overall, the anxiety and the antsiness of, oh, I need to smoke constantly, like I need to pick up the vape, I need to pick up the blunt, I need to do this, I need to do that, was making me more anxious. But in reality, it was just causing my anxiety. So yeah, that is why I stopped smoking everything cold turkey.